All right, for you guys coming to SFI and Schneider, one word of caution: when you get here, you need to be out waiting for the bus at 6 a.m. That's Central Time. If you come to Green Bay, they do not wait for you. When the guy got there with the bus, he was there at 6 o'clock sharp, and he was burning rubber at 6:04. They don't play any games. They don't come back and get you. If you're not on that bus, you are done. So anyway, day one, we started out immediately when we got there, just going over some minor paperwork, and then eventually got to meet the account administrators with SFI. They took you to your truck. You got to look at your truck, go over your truck, make sure there's no issues. Mine was new, so obviously there was no issues. I was actually pretty impressed with the truck. It was very clean, despite what the weather was. Weather's kind of nasty, kind of cold and rainy. But the truck was clean. It's new, shiny. The wheels are obviously shiny. Everything looks good on it. Started it up and found it with no problems. The whole truck itself was overly happy about it. Had no issues. Basically, today was kind of a dead day. Just kind of went over all the paperwork. There's so much stuff that has to go. You got your permit books, your license plates. You had to make sure all your training classes were done. They went over just about everything that you could possibly think of. Today was kind of a free-for-all day, just trying to get all loose ends matched up. We had a safety Zoom meeting with people from Charlotte that took about an hour. A little boring, but when you talk safety stuff for guys that have been driving for a long time, it's the same stuff over and over. Schneider is very serious about their safety. If you come here and you don't take it seriously, then they will send you home. We had one guy that got sent home because he was upset with a few things, and they didn't think it was very funny. So I said, yeah, well, you don't have no business being here. So one guy did get sent home. Another guy was upset that he had to go out and buy some slip-resistant shoes, which I had to do today too. He made a stink about it. I'm surprised they didn't send him home too, but he didn't. Nowhere did I get any information that I needed those type of shoes or boots or whatever, but went out and bought a cheap pair just to suffice so I can get into it, because they will not let you in the yard. So make sure you get those type of shoes before you come here if you do not have them. Me being from Florida, I wear, slip-on shoes all the time. I don't really get into tennis shoes. I mean, I do have pairs of tennis shoes, and I don't really ever wear boots. I just have never really found the need for them. I don't go in the inclement weather. Doing what I've done for so many years, I try to stay away from bad areas. I like running the Southeast and the Midwest, and when the weather gets bad, I usually don't go above I-40 and as much as I can. That's pretty much it for day one. I don't really have a lot of other things to do, but the two things that I took out today is don't be late for the bus. Breakfast is at 5:30. So you got a half hour to eat, scarf some food down, make sure you're there for the bus, make sure you get on the bus, and the slip-resistant shoes. Everything else is a pretty piece of cake. Your training classes, you will get your training classes about a week before you come aboard. I had mine, I believe, on Wednesday or Thursday. Not quite a week, but, they will give them to you early. You can get them done the weekend before you get here. I strongly suggest you get as many of those classes done, if not all of them, before you come here, because all that's going to do is free you up to get you out of here quicker. They're telling us right now that it's probably going to be late Wednesday when we get out, for the guys that don't have any issues or problems with their truck. If you do, some stuff has to be fixed, or whatever the reason is, or maybe you don't have this or that, you will have to come back on Thursday and probably leave out Thursday afternoon sometime. One guy had issues with his driver's license. They basically told him to go to his home state and get it taken care of, and he's supposed to come back next week. So he wasn't thrown out or nothing like that, but Schneider takes everything very seriously here. They don't play any games, so when you come, make sure you come with your serious face on, and come to strive and do the best that you can. Because if you don't, they will send you home. That's pretty much it. I'll put a new video up tomorrow and let you guys know what happens tomorrow. That's about it. Have a good night.